Hey, what's up? It's Chris here from Chris's Sci-Fi Reactions. Today we're back with another Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Really looking forward to getting back into Buffy. I know it's been a few weeks now since you had one. I'm recording this on Tuesday, which means it won't be up till Thursday on YouTube because I always get a content ID claim. So hopefully you'll get this on Thursday. So I don't think there's much more to be said in the way of housekeeping. Remember, the full uncut and edited reaction is available on Patreon. If you join this month, you will get the next month free. It's your choice, obviously, or you can just wait till they come up here on YouTube in a highly edited version. Yeah, so Patreon listed in the description below, as well as Facebook and Twitter. And without further ado, let's just get straight on into this.
Can I help you?
Rupert Giles. I need to see him.
Mr. Giles, he's our librarian. Next building over.
No music. Music has notes. This is noise.
I'm aromatizing. I must have the beat.
Wonderful. You work on your muscle tone while my brain dribbles out of my ears.
I agree with Giles.
Help me, somebody, please!
I'm not sure that was the best scene, or most well done scene.
Very good.
It looked very
The rest is silence.
fake.
I'm in Florence, Italy. I've rented a scooter that's parked outside.
Extra credit.
Those poor schlubs have to attend school on Saturday.
I mean,
I'm okay with you, Xander?
Willow is very much
Yeah,
like
finish that on your
Giles.
shoe
Well, Cordelia's gonna meet us.
Ooh, gang, did you hear that? A bonus day of class plus Cordelia. Mixed in a little rectal surgery, and it's my best day ever.
Walk me to class.
Pleasure.
Look at them.
A twosome of cuteness.
Can't you just imagine them getting together?
Oh, thank you so much for loaning me the Forrester book. It's wonderful.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That was so romantic, so evocative.
That edition was my father's. I must have read it 20 times.
Yeah, you know how you have to dog ear your favorite pages so you can go back to them?
What?
Well, I mean, I practically had to fold back every single page. So finally, I just started underlining all the pages I really wanted to discuss.
Underlined.
But then, of course, I spilled coffee all over it. I can't even read it.
She's joking, right?
I'm lying, Rupert. The book's fine.
I was gonna say. I mean, God,
I
if
just
she
love to
did
see you
that.
squirm.
So I trust I gave good squirm.
Did anyone ever tell you you're kind of a fuddy-duddy?
Nobody ever seems to tell me anything else.
Did anyone ever tell you you're kind of a sexy fuddy-duddy?
No, actually, that part usually gets left out. I can't imagine why.
It's interesting seeing Giles in a relationship.
Would you like to go out?
No, I think I'd like to
I
stay.
wonder if they'll explore it across the entire series, or if it will be...
You had your breakfast?
No.
That was probably a good idea.
Do you know him?
Yes. I mean, I did. His name's Philip Henry. He's a friend of mine in London. I haven't spoken to him in 20 years.
Can you think of any reason why he might have
20
wanted to
years.
contact
So
you?
we're looking at a Giles sort of episode then.
Do you know what that is? The tattoo.
No. It's cool.
Giles, did you forget? The hospital, vampires, handy carry-out packets of blood.
Oh, Are you all right? Were you hurt?
No. I mean, my feelings a little. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm just in the middle of something extremely important, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say goodnight now.
Couldn't just tell her the truth? Oh, I was at a
Sorry to disturb you.
mortuary.
I realize it's 5 in the morning there.
A mortuary. A morgue.
I'm trying to reach Deirdre Page. My name is Rupert Giles. She knows me. It's very important. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't know. When did she pass away? Oh, that recently.
What the? Are we dealing with zombies? Sort of thing. That's that guy, isn't it, from the Halloween episode?
I know you.
Except for the walking and attacking Buffy part.
He's dead. Sorry, Philip. Really, I am.
Is everyone all right?
Super. I kicked a guy.
We're okay.
Dead guy here interrupted our tutorial. Been meaning to thank you for that.
It can't be.
Yes, it can. Hello, Ripper.
Vance effect.
This is what
Than
happens
that.
when you have school on Saturday.
Lean on
Which
me.
surprises me, because I think this is after that. This was made after that.
Promise.
I promise.
I believe you.
So she's been possessed then. Please tell me they're not gonna kill her in this episode.
How's your head?
Throbbing.
I lost Ethan. Giles, what's going on?
It's complicated.
Don't you know that by now?
Aha! It's not Egyptian, it's Etruscan, mistaken for Egyptian by the design pattern, but any fool can see it predates their iconology. Look, the mark of Igon.
I didn't.
Is there a ritual that
Do
can
that and then I'll drive you home.
exorcise the demon?
You could take me home. Or you could take advantage of me in my weakened state.
Thank you, operator. There's no answer at Miss Calendar's and Giles' phone is out of order. I'm gonna go over there.
Jenny, I'm really very attracted to you. But now really isn't the right time.
Oh, there's never been a better time.
Giles, how do we stop this?
God, what have I done?
Talk to me! Giles, you're scaring me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, be Giles. Come on, we fight monsters. This is what we do. They show up, they scare us, I beat them up, and they go away. This isn't any different.
It is different.
Because you don't know how to stop it?
Because I created it.
He
Did you find
created
anything?
the monster
The
or a
most
demon?
meticulous banking and phone records you've ever seen. And,
Try to contain it until we figure something.
Buffy, I'm sorry.
Ladies first.
I think Buffy was a little bit... It was a bit of a stupid thing to do. You know, she knows
Wakey, wakey.
that he's a bit
You're
dodgy.
missing all the fun.
What fun.
Your initiation.
You know what? I'm not real interested in joining your club.
Too late. I already voted you in. You know, I hope you're not taking this personally, Buffy. I actually kind of like you. It's just that I like myself a lot more. If you think of it karmically, this is really big for your soul, you know. Taking my place with the demon, giving so that others may live.
I'm gonna kill you. And if you two aren't with me 110%, then get the hell out of my library! We're sorry.
we'll be good.
Should make a good replacement for Giles if he ever leaves the
Now we've done
the
more
series
research.
at some
Just have
point.
to figure out how to use it.
I think
Oh, hey, why
she'd
don't we
make
find
a
another
good
dead body for the demon
replacement.
to jump into?
Yes, at the cemetery.
Well, that won't kill the demon. It'll only give it a change of scenery. Me, this is gonna work.
The hell? Does the demon die if inside a vampire?
Handle the stress.
And the dental plan is crap.
I don't see how Giles does it.
I don't think he has a choice.
Jenny. Jenny.
Rupert, hi.
I tried to call you last night to see how you were.
Yeah, I left my phone off the hook. Seem to need a lot of sleep lately.
Is she okay?
The hills are not alive.
I'm sorry to hear that, I think.
I don't think she'll ever really forgive me. Maybe she shouldn't.
I don't
Maybe
think she
you
should.
I never wanted you to see that side of me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was scary. I'm so used to you being the grown-up, and then I find out that you're a person.
Most grown-ups are.
Who would have thought?
Some are even short-sighted, foolish people.
So, after all this time, we finally find out that we do have something in common. Which, apart from being a little weird, that's kind of okay. I think we're supposed to be training right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I think that
Need to concentrate on your
Giles
flexibility.
does hold
And you know what?
responsibility. Not
I
all
have just the perfect
responsibility,
name.
but a lot.
Go on, say it. You know you want to.
It's not music, it's just meaningless sounds.
There. Feel better?
Yes, thanks.
Well, that might help keep his mind off.
That's music.
I didn't hear that.
Okay, so that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 2, Episode 8, The Dark Age. To be frankly honest, I wasn't particularly a fan of that episode, found it a bit boring. And yes, I am tired, but I don't think that has much to do with this. I did honestly find this episode a bit hard to get through. It was interesting, though, learning about Giles's past. I did enjoy that part of it. So I think I'm going to give this episode, should I give it a 6 or a 7? I think the Giles stuff makes it a 7, so I'm going to give it a low 7. Obviously, if you really enjoyed this episode, well, that's good, but for me, it was just a little tiring to get through. But let's just break it down anyway. We start off with this man looking for Giles. Then we meet this woman who appears to be a monster or dead, or both. Buffy's training with Giles. The monster, basically demon, kills the man. Then we end up with, just going to Buffy and Willow having a average conversation. Then we find Giles. He joins the conversation. We have Giles's girlfriend, basically. And then they have a conversation, and we go to the library where there's police officers asking Giles to come with them to the morgue. Cordelia's ignorance is amazing in this case, come back later, it's pretty obvious. Then Giles checks out the body, he identifies it. He said, I think it was 20 years ago he last saw him. Then we have a blood delivery at the hospital. Buffy's trying to make sure that the vampires don't steal the blood for the hospital. She succeeds. Angel's also there. Buffy asks Angel to deliver the blood to the hospital. I'm not sure if I trust Angel to deliver the blood. I'm not sure. I do trust Angel, but whether I trust him with that, not 100% sure. Buffy goes to Giles's house. He appears drunk, basically. He looks absolutely awful. He calls about some woman, obviously in the UK, but she's dead. I'm assuming the woman who he found out was dead here is the same one that was at the start of the episode. I could be wrong, but I think so. Then the body comes alive, a bit like a zombie, but we find out obviously later he's a demon inside, able to possess a human body. Here they are on a Saturday. Buffy's concerned about Giles, so is Miss Hedinger, I think. I can't remember her name. I've been trying to remember her name for quite some time, and considering she's a bit of an IT geek like myself, I'm surprised I haven't memorized her name yet. Okay, so here we have Buffy going to the library to see if we can find Giles. Ethan attacks Buffy. It's ridiculous. I can remember Ethan's name, but I can't. I think it's Miss Hedinger or something like that. Buffy calls Giles, tells him that Ethan's here, and asks about, the mark of something. Here we have that dead guy come and attack. Basically, they subdue it, and they subdue Ethan as well. See a darker side of Giles here again when he's talking to Ethan. It makes people look quite a bit differently at Giles because they're not used to seeing that. He gets out, he fights, then you sort of get this liquid effect similar to that on the Secret World of Alex Mack, except it doesn't look as good as that. Which is odd, because Buffy, I'm pretty sure, came after that show. But I could be wrong about that. It goes into Miss Kissinger, or if I've got that right. If I haven't, please forgive me. Then Giles is very jumpy, very defensive. Frankly, I don't think he needed to be that defensive, but my guess is he's feeling embarrassed. He's embarrassed, he's ashamed, and defensiveness is quite a common occurrence when you're either embarrassed or ashamed. Willow and the others basically start doing Giles's job, trying to research and find that information. Basically, they're having a conversation here, and here in the library, they find out that it can go into any dead body or unconscious person. And basically, here, the demon starts to show its true colors. Buffy comes in and is able to fight her off temporarily. Giles then comes out with the truth about when he was younger, practicing magic and, you know, basically creating a demon. And there we go. Basically, they go back. Buffy goes to the shop where the Halloween episode was. Ethan knocks Buffy out and then basically is swapping the curse. So he's taking the curse out of him, putting it into Buffy. Basically, they then find a way to get the demon out. Basically, Ethan pours acid onto his arm to remove it. Sulfuric acid, I think it was. And then the demon goes after Buffy because, well, that's the symbols in here. Now Angel faces off with the demon inside his body, and Angel is victorious. Giles takes Miss Kissinger. Again, if I'm getting that wrong, I will get it right eventually. Miss Kissinger's very much, you know, like, I don't forgive you, Giles. I can't forgive you. Not at the current time, anyway. Buffy said it was a little, you know, scary seeing that side of Giles. And basically then it ends off with them going into training. Okay, so that was Buffy Season 2, Episode 8. I'm going to stick with a 7, low 7, I think, with this episode. But I know that the next episode is part of two-parter, so if you're watching, if you're on Patreon, you'll be able to get that in the same week, one on Tuesday, one on Thursday. Do remember that on Patreon, if you join this month, you will get April free as well. Please note, if you're watching this and it's in April and you head over to Patreon, it won't be free for you. It's only going to be free for those that are already a member of my Patreon in March. So I don't think there's much more to be said. Links to social media and Patreon are in the description below. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to give it a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.